It takes a lot of spiritual work. You have to be one with yourself for a little bit, and then see how, from the beginning of your creation, your relationship with God is the most important. You have to build that. And when you know that you have God, because everyone will be able to connect to the source once they unwind from all the programming, realize that the illusion of the reality they've been presented their whole life and shatter it, it's been fake the whole time, then start connecting with God. God will give you your
You know what
peace.
it is, and if you don't pause the video right now, just make sure your mind to make the video and smash that like button. And this time, we don't got a music video, but we do got Jimmy Levy in the building. Now, this is his interview, Commodore Barry Part of Facts, a reason why he's protesting and he's fighting for freedom of speech and freedom in general for all people, not just a certain race. This is for the spiritual being who's having a human experience. A lot of people probably gonna look at it like, oh, this is nothing. But to me, this means a lot because he is one of the frontier artists that's not afraid, because most artists are getting paid off to not talk about the things that he will talk about. Independent artists talk about that real shit. I just got a million bands today. About to go and spin a bag with them bands today. Yeah, about to spin 100 grand today. Lot of blue face, honey, it's a blue beret. Yeah, clock shooting at the 100 today. I'm in a bad mood, so I feel like jumping today. Yeah, whole bad move, I'ma dump at his face. Keep the truth by my side, feel like Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
I'm here with the incredible Jimmy Levy. What brings you to Brooklyn today and to the Commodore Barry Park?
Hold on. Hold on. What's happening? No cap in my caption. I started singing Snowder Product. Yo, let's get into it.
Fighting for freedom for everybody.
Amazing. Now, congratulations. Congratulations is in order because you hit #1 on the iTunes, and this, as you said, with no major backing. What is that? What's that about? Congratulations. Why do you think that you are speaking to the cultural zeitgeist right now? People are hungry for what you are producing right now.
The music industry has been infiltrated by Satan for so long. People are putting out music all music is hypnosis, so you can either do it for the good or bad of humanity. And
right there, you could just already hear what he said. They do magic through music. They do magic through TV, the news, everything that we think that's not, it really be what it is. Wow.
Right now, the 60s was the last time that we had a good vibrational music. Right now, it's been about drugs, alcohol, violence, and sexualizing our children. So, yeah.
Amazing. Now, you were a contestant you were known as to be on American Idol, and you went very far. Did you have that red pill moment then, or what made you wait?
You just went off topic just to talk about the American Idol stuff, and he's talking about stuff that we need to understand, like getting off topic, but it's still topic, man. It's still topic.
Up and maybe in a nutshell, like how did you red pill yourself, so to speak?
After Idol, I was in Hollywood a lot, and I saw a lot of things. I was around a lot of artists and saw their ways of life, saw that they were going through a depression, and witnessed a lot of things that I don't want to say right now because I'm trying to stay here to help,
Right.
But that woke me up, and I made a change, and I didn't want to take the vaccine.
Yes, sir, Ski. Everybody that don't take the vaccine, they learn, like, come on, this is not, I didn't have to live like this my whole entire life. This is a way to depopulate the earth. The agenda is bigger than that. All these elites want to do is take over the world, and they want us to fight each other and take each other out so they don't have to do so much of the hard work. But with everybody becoming awakened, this is the age of Aquarius, everything is going to come to light. All the people that worship Satan and they sold their souls and stuff like that, it's going to be a real awakening for them because they thinking it like they just want to live this on this earth. They don't care about the 5th and 6th dimension. All they care about is the 3D world that we live in. And everything that we live in, time is illusion. Everything is illusion. We're co-creators of our own reality, and everything wouldn't be possible without our consciousness. But a lot of people just think, oh, you live once and you're done. You live once and you're done. This, you probably reincarnated more than 10 times. You don't even know how many times. That's why when you get deja vu and stuff like that, you always be like, yo, I feel like I was here before. I feel like I've seen this before. Like, I've been having deja vu like crazy. I did this before. Like, everything I'm doing right now, I did it before for the greater good of the human race. People got to understand. If not people don't understand, that we can't get nowhere. No sheep in my circle. Y'all see the shirt. No sheep in my community. When people come on here and comment like, maybe you should just get the vaccine and make everything okay. Listen to how you sound. You literally never really know.
I got offered deals, and they said that all the labels, everyone there has to have it. And
Everybody that's there has to have it. Let that sink in. All of those major artists, all those people that's really not really talented, they just take them and they're like, oh, if you're willing to do this, we're going to make you into a big star, a big artist. Instead of them trying to work hard and go the independent route like a lot of artists do. Nah, they not going to do that at all. That's not their twist. No, they want to conquer this earth, and keep people slaves here. Until we realize that we don't get nowhere, especially with people that like to twist up words.
if not, you can't get the deal. So,
Damn.
I lost a lot of everything. I had to give up almost everything I have, moved back with my family for a little bit, and now God is moving for me. So
Amazing. What do you attribute the cognitive dissonance to? Why are people struggling so hard to see what we see abundantly clear?
they're under a spell, spiritual and psychological.
Physical and psychological spell.
So hard to see what we see abundantly clear.
They're under a spell, spiritual and psychological warfare spell. It's casted mostly through Hollywood. Hollywood is the Holywood. Cast the magic through the television. It's real magic.
Televised vision, right?
Live vision.
You know it.
It's right there in the word. Every word is a spell. Spelling.
Stand with Kyrie in the background. Kyrie Irving. Life is bigger than basketball, man. It's literally one of my idols right there.
But they've been doing this to us for so long. They created all of our personalities at home. They create the divorces. They create the family matriarch at home that they want to see. They create the children type that they want to see. And they actually, all of our personalities, me and you are 5 to 10 of our favorite movie characters.
Because 5 of 10 of our favorite movie characters. And the crazy thing is, we live our lives just like that. In reality, people not looking at it like that. And every single day, we walking around with personalities of people that we love and watch. It's the reason why we're attached to certain shows and attached to certain movies. And it's good, but then at the same time, it's just something we wouldn't really realize. We'll say people is our favorite, but we really don't know who's our matching personality. That's the crazy part.
We're actually not living until we get to our full soul connection, which is it's a whole journey to there. You probably never get there even in your eternal life, which God knows.
Don't stop.
You're still unwinding from all the programming, from all the stuff you absorbed in your subconscious through your neural networks.
Why the reluctance? Why are people having such a hard time to wanting to wake up? Is it the shadow work that's going to be required of them, or the actual physical research? Why are they stalling?
The thing about shadow work is the most scariest thing ever. I went through shadow work in 2018 to 2019. Shadow work was like looking at myself in the mirror and realizing that I'm always manifesting people in my life that are split, like literally a same image as me, same personality, and do things to me that I didn't like, but I will always do to other people, or I would do to them. So it was like when they dish out the same things that you were doing to them, it's like harder, and you got to sit there and realize, like, meditate and really think like, yo, why am I acting this way? Why do I feel this way? And you start to realize, you be like, damn, there's something wrong with me. Whole time there's nothing wrong with you. Everybody has a dark and a light side. Light workers even have to go through dark shadow work. It's not easy. And a lot of people will think, oh, this man is crazy. What is he talking about? Shadow work and having a dark side and a light side. We all do. We all capable of good. But being bad is way easier. Some people don't want to bring humanity together. They don't want to unite. They want to be so split because they're so programmed to thinking that you're not the same as me because of your skin or maybe your religion. A lot of people are like that. I'm enjoying this interview a lot. Shout out to Jimmy.
There's a lot of fear when it comes to the celebrity.
And the thing about fear is the thing that they need to keep this world running. The more you fearful, the more your vibration is lower and you want to rely and help on somebody else. You got to have your vibrations high all the time. Like you guys heard about Ralph Smart and Infinite Waters Diving Deep. I watched that for a while since 2017 till today. And it helps me out a lot. A lot of people watch content where it just make them laugh and be and all that for the moment. You gotta hear the harsh truth, because the real truth is me and you are the same exact person. But a lot of people will watch it and be like, nah, how can you be the same exact person? Because we're a split image of each other. We're all creators of our own reality, but people don't realize that we have to make all this together. All of it is an illusion, but our awareness and our consciousness is so powerful that we feel like all of this right here, the material shit, is what we're going to take to the grave, but we're not. This is all an illusion. This is all in our minds. That's how powerful we are. But y'all not going to understand it from me.
They're getting paid off, or they're in a group. There's a secret religion that many people that I was around are part of, and that religion hides the truth from the majority in order for them to take over the planet. The depopulation agenda is way more than just killing people and getting the people to 500 million. Their goal is actually to drag everyone to hell while their families live long on Earth. And these major corporations are going to the biggest influencers and saying, we'll keep you and your family alive, push this agenda, it's going to get rid of everyone else, we're going to have 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, which is in the satanic doctrine. And not only that, but you'll be okay, they're promising, which we don't even know. They're probably going to lie to them too, because Satan is the most deceiving. But the main goal is not just to depopulate the planet, it's to make sure everyone goes to hell and make sure everyone gets off of Earth without knowing God.
Amazing. Well, as you eloquently said, this is a war on religion, and this is really an assault on God.
It's a war on religion. This is a war on our children. This is a war on the system. This is a war. This is a war. Y'all think these rappers just making these songs because they just want to make money or they want to be rich? This music means more than your favorite mainstream artists would do. Your mainstream artists would talk about guns, killing, and all this and that. You telling us about what war is going on, the spiritual warfare. Tech Nine, Snow the Product, Mercules, they all talking about spiritual warfare, because we're trying to get everybody aware before it's too late and you get swept with all the people that's going to hell. You're going to get dragged to hell. All the sacrifices that they did is going to benefit them and their family, and they're the elite ones, the reptilians.
And that's what we're seeing, and amongst not being able to get religious exemptions, right? I mean,
those right now, like from what I've seen, that was just all, like, everything is fake, and that was just something, an illusion to keep us like happy. This was all gonna happen already. All the movies were programming to tell us it was gonna happen, but all the exemptions, all the illusion of freedom, the only real freedom we had was from God, but all the paperwork freedom and stuff, it's all BS. They can cancel it out.
All that paperwork, all them social security numbers, IDs, even down to our names, our names aren't our names, documents, paperwork, birth certificates, all of this stuff is just man-made, created for the person that, that was the elite, and he passed it down to his family, generation to generation, and they keep it going because they want to be powerful, they want to be superior, they want to, have everybody in fear. They want to have people working a 9-to-5 job, working all these hours, 12-hour shifts, to keep them in a low mind state and make them forget about their creativities, forget about their dreams. They pay them $13 an hour and forget about their dreams, and most people get that when they go to college and they start reprogramming your mind to think like this. You got to get an office job, you work, and then you retire. Have your 401k plan. All of this is all paperwork and made up shit, illusions. But people are afraid to talk about it. When people are afraid to talk about it, it's going to be hard to get out here. It's just common sense.
All the paperwork freedom and stuff, it's all BS. They can cancel it out. They can do whatever they want to us.
Exactly.
And finally, how does one break free from the Matrix? They're watching this interview, they're watching it from their smartphone, and they see Jimmy Levy. We love his music. How do they break free from the Matrix? You can't just do it overnight, can you?
Yes.
It takes a lot of spiritual work. You have to be one with yourself for a little bit, and then see how, from the beginning of your creation, your relationship with God is the most important. You have to build that. And when you know that you have God, because everyone will be able to connect to the source once they unwind from all the programming, realize that the illusion of the reality they've been presented their whole life and shatter it, it's been fake the whole time. then start connecting with God. God will give you your peace, and then you're good.
Amazing. I'm so inspired, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be with you and hear your music live. I'm here at Commodore Barry Park with the amazing Jimmy Levy with New York Freedom Rally.
Yo, man, listen, if you guys enjoyed that video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. You know, sometimes on this channel, we're not always going to do music. We're going to do stuff like this because that's what this channel is really all about, for real. With the Great Awakening, waking people up and making sure that we don't have too many sheeple walking around and stuck. Somebody just subscribe to the gang. Shout out to Brian Herman. Shout out to Brian Herman. Never know when you're gonna get one, but we really needed to talk about this one. And we about to be outie, Bob. Yeah, appreciate all you guys tuning in.